So my name is Tricia. I'm the newest neighbor here at Neighbour Media. And today we're talking to our charity partners about their holiday initiatives. So I will hand it over to you, Deanne. So please introduce yourself and the organization that you're from.
Thank you, Tricia. My name is Deanne Kukulowicz, and I'm the Executive Director with Rose of Sharon Services for Young Mothers, and we serve over 300 pregnant and parenting young mothers in York Region every year.
Awesome. Thanks, Deanne. Can you please tell us about this year's holiday campaign and how it started?
Of course. We're excited to launch our annual holiday campaign. Our young mothers and their children are anonymously matched with a donor family who helps them to celebrate a lovely Christmas and holiday with their baby. Imagine being a young mother, 14 or 15 or 16, wanting to celebrate the holidays with your little one, but food and shelter use up most of the funds that you have. We like to help our young families have a little something under the tree for baby and for mom. So years ago, we used to provide food for our young families, but we quickly learned that turkey can sometimes be a scary thing for young moms to prepare. And sometimes people just don't like turkey. So we now provide, or the donor provides, a grocery gift card, allowing the families to celebrate the traditions that they want to celebrate.
Awesome. Can you tell us who are the main beneficiaries of the holiday initiative and how will it make a difference in the community?
So we serve young moms starting at the age of 14 to provide them with some clothing, food, and a toy or two for their little ones. We all have stories about what the holidays meant for us. Some of our stories are happy ones and some not so happy. So many different reasons that the community chooses to support our growing families in York Region.
Awesome. Do you have any stories that you can share with us of people whose lives have been positively impacted by the campaign?
Of course. One of our young moms recently faced a distressing situation where her landlord illegally cut off her water and hydro. Despite always paying her rent on time, she was struggling and caring for a colicky baby. A challenge we all know can be exhausting for both mother and child. She's also a student attending our on-site high school program. So thankfully in our new building, we're fortunate to have a full bathroom with a shower and access to clean clothes through a donated cupboard, Rosie's Closet, which provides relief to this young mother and her baby during these difficult times. As if everything wasn't enough to manage, she was also feeling anxious about celebrating the holidays. It was baby's first Christmas. It's hard to imagine the weight of all of these worries. But thanks to the generosity of our community, we're hoping we can find someone who will make this holiday special for her and her little one. The kindness and support she's receiving will mean the world to her and will certainly make it a lasting impression on both mother and child.
Thank you. Why do you think it's so important for people to give back around the holidays?
So I'm going to share another story. A grandmother who chose a family to support each year shared she has 2 grandchildren herself. They're growing older, their needs are changing, their likes are changing, and it's hard to keep up. Their clothing sizes, their preferences, so it was difficult for her to find something suitable. However, she still wanted to give them something during the Hanukkah season. She supports a Rose of Sharon family in need by picking out thoughtful gifts, photographing the items, and then presenting the pictures to her grandchildren. She explains that these are gifts that they have helped to provide to a family in need. She hopes this experience will teach her grandchildren the importance of giving back. Her family enjoys this tradition, looking forward to seeing the photos of the impact they've made, and it brings them joy to know they've helped someone less fortunate in their community.
That's a great idea. I like that. Besides monetary donations, how can the community get involved with Rose of Sharon this holiday season? Are there volunteer opportunities?
So we're looking for diapers. We're always looking for diapers. And not just the newborn, because newborns, sometimes our babies are 9 and 10 pounds and they never get into newborn diapers. So the larger sizes. Food items to go into our food pantry as we support over 150 families every month.
Wow.
And it's at no cost to them. 100% of all of the programs and services that I'm sharing with you today are of no cost. We're often looking for volunteers. Thank you for asking. We're hoping to find a few who are interested in driving the gift baskets. Imagine you have your baby, you might have a stroller, you've traveled on the bus. How do you carry all of this back safely? So we need drivers helping to play Santa's helper and take these gift baskets directly to the young mums' homes. And just for the driver, if it's in your location already. So if you live in Keswick, you live in Georgina, you live in Richmond Hill, please, if you have the opportunity, come and help somebody and celebrate a nice Christmas.
And how can they reach out and contact in order to become part of that?
So they're welcome to go on our website, roseofsharon.com, and all of the information is there to be able to help to celebrate for a young family.
Perfect. Do you have a message you'd like to share with families or individuals who might be struggling this holiday season?
I do. Every donor who comes to our door has a unique story. They may have been a young mother themselves, or they may have a best friend or a neighbor. Sometimes they've heard about our work through volunteers. I'll be at different events and somebody will go, "Oh, Rose of Sharon, I know about you." Others simply feel a strong desire to help those in our community in need. So your generosity sends a powerful message to our young mums. They see that someone cares and that someone is rooting for them. We've even had a former client return as a donor, remembering how meaningful it was for them to receive these supports when they needed it most. Now they want to pay it forward and be the ones offering the same encouragement and support that they received and enjoyed when they needed the help.
That's incredible when things actually come full circle.
We're so thrilled to receive that additional support. And as I said, there's always the stories. Whenever somebody comes to donate, there's always tears, there's always hugs. It's a lovely time.
That's really nice. Where can people go to find more information?
So as I shared, please go to www.roseofsharon.com and all of our information is there. Or drop by our office. We're at 1145 Nicholson Road. It's a new office, Unit 2 in Newmarket, but we serve all of the cities and towns in York Region.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
One thing I want to ask too, can we circle back to the baskets? And so when people want to, let's say I decide I want to be an anonymous donor, is it all I go to the website as well? How can we explain that process a little bit?
So there is some information on the website.
Okay.
But you would contact Carol. We've nicknamed her Christmas Carol. She's Santa's helper, and she keeps really busy. So I can quickly share that you would adopt a family. So you would let us know you want a young mom with one baby, with two babies. Sometimes moms have three, and some of our families who may be a newcomer might have more children, or a family who has been here and is relocated to York Region. So things are very different for them. And unfortunately, because of the economy, they're really struggling. So you can identify which family that you want to support, and then you would be purchasing items for the little ones and for the family as well. We ask to give a $100 gift card to mom, because then she can buy the wrapping paper or something else, and she knows the different sizes that little ones need. And we also ask for the $100 grocery gift card so that mom can celebrate in her tradition. So if her thrill is pizza on Christmas morning, she can do that. So it just depends on what somebody wants and somebody likes to be able to celebrate. But then they make it their own. It just becomes their lovely time. And the feedback that we get from the young moms, again, there's always the Kleenex is my biggest expense, I think, in the building. Because people want to come in and they're so grateful for being able to celebrate a tradition that they were worried they wouldn't be able to.
And then, so what's the timeline on that? Like, what does that look like? So by a certain time, you would have to sign up, say you're interested, and then you'd have the donations dropped off by a certain time?
So yes, so within the next week or so, please connect with us because we try to get the gifts to the moms early so they can enjoy it, they can wrap it, and they can put it under the tree. Sometimes they have an older little one, and the little ones are wise, so they're starting to look. So you want to have that in her home and wrapped up and tucked away, ready for Christmas.
Okay. I think that's all my questions. Do you have anything else you want to add about the process or what that looks like?
I really appreciate this opportunity. Thank you very much because there is such a great need in York Region, particularly for young mums. Food prices, everything is just such a challenge that this really warms people's hearts to be able to do that. And the benefit is for the volunteers, the donors, and our young mums too.
Thank you for saying that because it's true. We talk about like how giving is also the gift.
That's lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.